For USCFootball.com, I'm Keely Eure here with sophomore DB Jack Jones. So I know you like to focus on the future game, but you had Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week, 2 interceptions. How do you think you played against Cal?
I did good. You know, it's a blessing to have 2 picks in one game, but I really just can't get complacent. I got to keep working and get better every week. The moment I get complacent is the time that I start going downhill.
For the 2 interceptions, was that just being at the right place at the right time, or is that film? What can you attribute that to?
I attribute that to the D-line. You know, them guys work hard. They come out here and work hard every day, and they put pressure on the quarterback. And putting pressure on the quarterback made him make some bad decisions, and God put me in the right position, and I made the play.
It seems like it takes a little bit for the defense to get into their aggressive mode in games. Why is there a little bit of a slow start there?
I can't really say. I mean, I feel like we come out fast. I feel like the defense don't start slow. We don't have a chance to start slow, because if we do start slow, that's going to put us behind. You know, our mentality is if they don't score, we don't win. I mean, they don't win. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and in that sense, Wazoo is a team that comes out right at you out of the gate scoring. What's your game plan going into that game and shutting them down from the beginning?
I mean, I think that's a question for Clancy to answer, but all we could do DB-wise is do our job to the best of our ability. You know, he's going to give us the play and just go out there and give 100%. You know, I'm a firm believer if you out there giving 100% and you making full-speed decisions, and even if you're wrong, the full-speed decision to look right.
Wazoo is the most pass-happy offense you might see this season. Does that change anything going into the game, especially for the secondary?
I mean, I feel like the Pac-12 period is a big passing league, so I don't think it's a big thing to change.
What have you seen from Falk on film?
I ain't even really gonna say nothing about that. I ain't gonna speak on that.
Really?
Yeah.
I know you guys are in the film room. Anything stand out specifically that you can tell me? All right. You guys were in dime sometimes during Cal. Does that help you guys at all? Does that make you a little faster out there?
I mean, yeah, most definitely. I mean, DBs are faster than D linemen, if we're being realistic. But yeah, of course, there's more speed out there if we have a DB rather than a D lineman or a linebacker. But when you do that, I mean, you're losing one thing. You're losing pressure on the quarterback. You know, if you got 5, 6 DBs in there, you got to get pressure with 3 D linemen. And, you know, and if those guys are capable of doing that, then we can play dime. But if the D-line is not capable of getting to the quarterback, then we can't play dime. You know, because we don't want a good quarterback to just sit back there and dice us up all day.
Yeah. Speaking of your D-line, what about Uchenna? So he's been a monster out there. How is he as a leader on the field?
He's a great dude. I mean, that dude is a beast, right? I think that dude's a beast. If you ask me, he's a leader of the defense, and he goes out there and gives his effort, and his energy controls everybody else's energy. When he comes out with high energy, we come out with high energy.
You also have a lot of energy on the field. I see you talking a lot during the games. How much is that part of your game just to talk and talk a little bit of trash out there?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's trash talk. I would say I'm just talking to the receivers and see how they day going.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. But I mean, you have had some penalties in that area. Is that something that the coaches have talked to you at all about, reining that in a little bit?
Nah, I mean, I had a penalty this year, but for that,
I think you did.
Oh yeah, I did. I had one. I mean, after the first week, you know, I was a little hot-headed. You know, first game, you know, I was really excited. You know, I got out there and just, I don't know, I guess you could say I lost it. But you know, I calmed down and everything is coming in slower to me, so I'm starting to get everything.
Yeah, this is your first year in the starting role. How do you think you've progressed over these last 4 games?
Tremendously. You know, from the first week to now, I feel like it was a big jump. Not where I want to be, but definitely headed in the right direction.
Where specifically do you think you've improved?
I would say attitude. You know, I'm not out there, like I said, the first game I came in hot-headed, you know, just going crazy really, and now I control it, and I went from trying to fight the receivers to ask them how they day going.
A Friday game, you're heading up to Wazoo. Does that bring any other challenges than a typical away game?
Yeah, that atmosphere is pretty crazy, you know. I never been there, but just hearing about it I have a friend that go there. He tells me about it. He tells me that it's real crazy up there. But at the end of the day, I feel like we just got to focus on us. You know, the 11 men on the field, the USC team, and go out there and dominate and play for each other.
If it's loud, how does that affect the DB's communication? Do you change anything?
No, we don't necessarily change anything. What would I say? Well, I would say we just know we work so hard in practice that where if something was to happen, we'll already know. It's just automatic. We don't even have to make a signal. We're all one mind, one body.
So if you had to say something, what's the key to winning on Friday?
Stop the pass.
That's it?
Stop the pass.
All right, good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
With Jack Jones, I'm Keely Eure. For more, check out uscfootball.com.